What's going on? I'm going to be going over my deck that got me 4th place at a Newtype challenge. I managed to get 4th place and get the Kira Yamato for the pilot card. Did it with blue-purple, so not super unique choice, but it is one of the better decks, probably the best. Got all the resources, base, EX resource, tokens. And then for the units, start off with the lowest cost. We got 4 of the Graze custom, level 2, 1 drop, 2/2. Got 4 of those. Then 4 GM, same thing, just need your early game. And then I went for 1 Hizack, just to have another body. And then for the last level 2, we got 4 Guntank, just a 1 drop on deploy. Choose 1 rested enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. It is 2/1, just pretty good. If you have a 2/2, you can swing in with it. They block with the Rick Diaz. You can drop this to deal 1 more damage to it to destroy it. Then I went with 4 Hyakuren. The Hyakuren is just playing it for the stats. It's a level 3 2 cost, 4/3. You're able to boost this up sometimes and just swing over the 5 HP bases. And the next and last level 3 is the Gundam Barbatos first form. Level 3 2 cost. When attacking, if this unit is damaged, draw 1, and then 3/2. And then it links with Mikazuki. Just one of our earlier game cards to start swinging in and recur resources at the same time. On to level 4s, we have 4 of the starter deck Gundam. 3 cost, repair 2, and then during pair, your turn, all of your units get AP plus 1, so that's one way to get the Hyakuren up to 5 AP. And then it links with Amuro Ray and is a 3/4. Basically, everybody knows that card. The newer card, we have 4 of the Gundam Barbatos Adapt. That is a 2 cost. On deploy, choose 1 of your units and 1 enemy unit and deal 1 damage to them. And then it's 2/4 and links with Mikazuki. There's another Mikazuki link, so now you at least have 4. And you're just able to deal more damage, so you're able to clean up your opponent's units a little better. We have 2 of the Gusion Rebake, level 5, 4 cost. The blocker, and then on deploy, choose 1 of your units, 1 enemy unit, deal 1 damage to them. So same effect, 3/5, and it links with Akihiro, which we are not playing. So it's really just a big blocker that gives another damage to 1 of your enemy units. And then 1 Gundam NT1, the Alex Gundam, same level, 4 cost. And then repair 2, same as the Gundam. And then when paired, choose 1 rested enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. When this effect destroys an enemy unit, draw 1. And it is 4/4, links with Amuro and Christina, but we are only playing Amuro. So it's pretty nice because you're usually able to get that draw with the different amount of damage dealing you have in here. Then for the pilots, we have 4 Mikazuki. This is a level 4 1 cost, 2/1. First add to hand, and then when paired, choose 1 of your units and 1 of your enemy units and deal 1 damage to them. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards that deal damage to our opponent's units. And then we have 4 Amuro Ray, card that's on everybody's mind right now. 2/2/1, and then when paired, choose 1 enemy unit that is 5 or less HP and rest it. So it is really good to get around those blockers, and then also good to rest your opponent's things to then trade with them. That's it for the pilots. On to the commands. We have 3 Fatal Strike. So this was maybe the worst card. I kept drawing it and had nothing to use it on, so I'm definitely going to cut this down. It is 2 cost. First, choose 1 enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it, and then main, choose 1 enemy unit that is level 3 or lower and destroy it. So it is good against those early game blocker decks. And then it's good against some aggro, but by the time you're able to play it, it's already a little late. And then 2 Show of Resolve. 3 cost, main, draw 2 cards just to replenish your hand and try to stay in the game. And then the last cards are the bases. We have 4 Corsica base. Level 3, 3 cost. First, deploy this card, and then deploy, add 1 of your shields to your hand. Then, if it is your turn, deploy 1 Augus for 2 token, and if there's a card with Corsica base in your trash, deploy 2 1/1 Leos instead. So it's really draw a card, play out a body, and get a base all for the 3 costs. So this is probably the best base in the game, especially for aggro. And then I had 1 white base. This also would come out. It didn't really do anything. I just kind of had it in my hand, and it was a brick in a couple of the games. But it is 2 cost, 0/5, and then activate main, pay 2, and then you can deploy 1 Gundam if you have no units, play a 1 Guntank, 2/2 if you have 1 unit, and then if you have more than 1 unit in play, you can play a 1/1 Guntank token. So this is the deck, not very unique, I guess, but I kind of added some more bases and then the Fatal Strikes just to try to get past the blockers, because there was a big blocker meta and I was kind of expecting more, but I didn't play against that many blockers. And then the only one I did play against, I lost to, so that was interesting. So the tournament was 5 rounds. Round 1 was against Celestial Being Purple Green, and that one, unfortunately, he bricked, so I kind of won that one in less than 5 minutes probably. And then we played another game and he almost beat me, but I ended up taking the second game as well. And then in round 2, it was actually against a red-white deck, red-white blockers. He was playing the G-Quux as a super high-end, and then the Providence and the Justice Gundam. And that one, I started out really slow. I think I ended up seeing all 4 Gundams and the Gundam NT1. And then I saw no pilots until like a turn before I died. And it was Amuro, and I didn't even have any targets to rest. So that one I kind of got blown out. I mean, I still got him to 1 or 0 shields. I think he had a base. So he might have put himself to 0 shields with a base. And then he was able to just kill me with all the big bodies he had been playing out, because the game went way too long and I wasn't able to get rid of any of his bigger bodies. Round 3 was against another red-white deck. I forgot I played against 2 blocker decks. This one was more of the Neozeon package, and that one he just kind of started out a little slow. It ended up getting a little grindy because he just kept taking out all of my little guys, and I got him down to like 2 shields, and then I had to replenish my hand, but he was top decking a little harder than I was, because I think I ended up getting Show Resolve and clearing out his shields, and he only had... Basically, he needed to pull a Kshatriya because I knew he had a Merida and a Haman in his hand, and I had a bunch of little guys, so he could have killed them. Round 4 was against the white-green aggro. That one was like Char and Graham for the flag custom. Bunch of high maneuver units. Luckily, he actually started out way quicker than me, but I was able to answer his cards with all the damage dealing that I had, and that was the one time the Fatal Strike actually came up with his small bodies. And I was able to turn it around. I think he got me down to like 2 shields, and then I completely wiped his board and he was top decking, so I was able to kill him from there. And then the last round, round 5, was against the mirror match, and that one I opened up 2 little guys, and then I think I ended up getting into 2 Gundam links, so that's kind of what won me that game. And he only saw basically level 3s. That's like all he played out. And then he eventually played out a Gundam, but didn't have any pilots for it. And that one was also pretty quick, and it ended up getting me 4th place. So I got the Kira, which pretty nice looking. Colors are kind of crazy, and texturing is really nice. Little bird there. Let me know what you think of the blue-purple deck in the comments down below. Do you think it needs to go, or are you okay with it? And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like. And thanks for watching.